Hotel. I've been gunning all my life, just get on your mate. I've been gunning all my life, just get ready to pay.
The top 10 things that a bad, terrible, horrible baby mother is capable of. Now, this comes from what I've seen other men go through, because every situation is different, but this is largely based off of real life experiences. First of all, guys, I want to say, if you have a baby mother that you deem unfit, or you deem to be crazy, or she's just difficult, first I want to say that it's your fault. Just like it's my fault, it's his fault, it's their fault, it's your fault. It's all of our faults because we didn't vet these women out the right way. In the pursuit of vagina, a lot of men ignore red flags, and then once you ignore red flags and that woman gets pregnant, you asked out. Like big girls in bikinis, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get straight to it, man. Number one, putting you on child support. An unfavorable baby mother will put you on child support. Like me, I put myself on child support by just simply going to court and going through the proper motions to get the DNA of my child, the paternity of my child. Once it came that he was mine, which I already knew he was mine, but because of the situation, I wanted to make sure. Once he became mine and I made his last name Peterson like mine, I immediately was on child support as soon as my baby mother needed daycare. I've been on child support ever since. I've maneuvered through it. It's manageable. I still feel like it should be lower. I would have had it lower, being that I moved to South Carolina and the price of living is even cheaper than it is in New York. They really supposed to lower it again, but you know, due to the pandemic and everything going around, everything is damn closed, and I send in emails and they're like, we'll get back to you when it's your chance and all this other corny stuff. But this is what you got to deal with. Number one. Number two of the top 10 things an unfavorable baby mama is capable of, which is keeping you away from your kids for a petty reason. Me personally, I have 2 sons, 2 different baby mamas. Both my kids were born the same year. You know, Ratchet hood stuff, you know, back in my hood, you know, dirty diggler days, you know what I'm saying? Now, currently right now, unfortunately, I haven't spoken to both of my sons in a while, and it's simply because their moms are mad at me for basically not kissing they behind. You know, basically just not waiting on them hand and foot, not begging them for anything. I know it's complicated, but through court, I'll get my visitation and stuff like that when it's time. And in the middle of that time, I'll just be saving money, you know, buying toys, clothes, putting it to the side, stuff like that. It's better that than me being rolled over and letting any woman think that they could dangle my child like a carrot over my head and tell me yes or no based off of their emotions. And any logical man knows a woman's emotions change like the wind blows. So yeah, that was number 2. Number 3, an unfavorable baby mother is capable of disrespecting your mother. Now this comes from personal experience. Me and my oldest son's baby mother, we've been having transgressions. She hasn't liked that I've been talking about our situations on YouTube. I know she doesn't like it, but in all due reality, I only talk about these things not because I'm obsessed with her, not necessarily because I'm mad and I want to get back at her, because I'm in South Carolina and every chick I've hit is way better than her. You know what I'm saying? It's that I want younger dudes to learn from my mistakes and my previous transgressions and make better decisions. with who they choose to lay down with. But she chose to lash out, and she went on Facebook and basically spoke about how she disrespected my mother before. She claimed that she slapped my mother before, which is a lie. Because I wouldn't be here to tell you guys this story had she done that. And I feel like that's just a real ratchet situation. But ultimately, when these things happen, I have to blame myself because I'm the dude who chose to lay down with her. And these are things that I have to deal with. Hopefully, with time, she will grow up and she won't be that way anymore. Probably not, though. Number 4, getting her brother or other males in her family to fight with you. Once again, personal experience. I've almost came to fisticuffs with my baby mother's brother several times. I mean, it's still up in the air. I'm likely to see this dude when I'm in New York and it immediately be on. Because, you know, things have been real bad between me and my baby mother. And he's never been the logical dude to try to talk some sense into his baby mother, you know. He always told me, hey, let her be who she is. I mean, I thought the objective of a man was to help, you know, groom a woman into her being her best self like she's supposed to do for him. But, you know, he's seen things differently. You know, he loves his sister. He gonna ride for her, right, wrong, indifferent. So I just gotta respect it and understand the fact that it could come to blows and fisticuffs at any moment. But that's a dangerous thing because when men are at odds with each other, if it goes past talking, people could get seriously hurt or worse. And that's just the only thing. No regular dude walking the street is worth me having to talk to my kids in jail doing life behind a plexiglass. That's not for me. So I'm always willing to talk it out until talking is not good enough, and then other actions have to be taken. But we always try to stay positive. Number 5, getting pregnant again. An unfavorable baby mother is capable of getting pregnant again. You don't want this. You don't want this. You do not want this. And I don't need to go into any more further detail on that because we should all understand when I say you don't want this. And if it happens, be pro-choice. That's all I'm saying. Planned Parenthood. Shot. Next, number 6. An unfavorable baby mother is capable of chasing away women she knows are better than her and are more qualified to be with you. I've been here before. Make a long story short, an unfavorable baby mother is also selfish and possessive. And she cannot stand the thought of you being happy with somebody else. They will say it's because they love you if they still want to be with you, but it's not love. It's insecurity, it's possession, it's haterism. Period. Moving on, number 7. She's capable of leaving the child at your door and either running off for real or attempting to run off. Personal experience. I've had arguments with my baby mother via text message, right? I've been stupid to say, yo, listen, I'm busy. I'm about to go have dealings with another girl. And 5 minutes later, because we basically from the same block, I've had her knock on my mother's door to the crib and have my son there, and she's attempting to walk off or run off just because she wants to be a hater, you know what I'm saying? That ties in with the previous number before this, you know what I'm saying? Any mother that does that, I'm sorry, you don't deserve respect. She don't deserve respect. Any mother that would do that even one time, this is clearly a never logical thinking person. Never logical thinking person. Period. And we just gonna move on from there. Number 8, getting you locked up for domestic violence. It's happened in some way or form to a lot of us. Whether you struck back as self-defense or not, they don't care. They're gonna lock you up and you will spend minimum 1 or 2 nights in central bookings, which I said in the Rikers Island story is the dirtiest and worst part of jail, in my opinion. We don't want to go through that. It's better to just choose the right women, say no. Say no to the sex and just keep it moving. Period. Number 9, attacking you in public. Once again, personal experience. An unfavorable baby mother will attack you in public. Something about an unfavorable baby mother and the high level of insecurity, they always want to draw a crowd. A crowd. Don't let her draw a crowd on you, because she will attack you. And if you do the baby boy thing where she strike you and then as a reaction, you mess around and you strike back and there's a whole lot of people around, she knows the law's on her side. She knows she can still play victim. And they always only say, oh, I did that because you got me mad. I didn't mean to. How many times did you do something messed up and horrible to me and then say you didn't mean to because you was mad? Control your emotions. She won't. And number 10, she will hog all the tax money. She will hog all the tax money. I'm not speaking any further on that. Like, share, comment, subscribe. These were the top 10 things that an unfavorable baby mother is capable of, man. It's Nate Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador.